Hello and welcome once again to another episode of Spirit Walking with Spirit Walker. I'm your host, Spirit Walker. Today I am spirit walking in, once again, historical downtown. But this time it's Anniston. And I'm here at Centennial Memorial Park to look around, see what's down here. This is on Quintard Avenue, right down the middle of historical downtown. So let's walk. This is Quintard Avenue that runs straight through historical downtown. It's a little faster street than most main streets through historical downtowns, but it's a nice little area. And right here off of Quintard is Centennial Memorial Park. It seems that Anniston's had quite a legacy. This sign tells us about an ordnance depot that was erected on 15,000 acres west of the city. Became one of the largest employers. They seem to have a lot of parades and things like that in Anniston. Proud of their military heritage. This is Centennial Memorial Park. This is what you can see from Quintard Avenue. Let's take a look around. As you come in the main gate, you'll see these large pillars where I shot the opening to this video. These pillars, according to that plaque up there, were taken from the old Anniston High School, which stood on Layton Avenue between 6th and 7th Streets, it says. And these are pillars from the high school that the high school then donated to Memorial Park. Pretty cool. Would like to see it back in its day. Just get a view of the Memorial Park from the steps of the arch. Nice little memorial pond. I'll just give you a little sweep of the area. We're going to look at this wall right here for a second. This is to the right of the main entryway from the street. So here along that wall are the names of the fallen during World War I. I'm not quite sure. Every once in a while I'll see some names that are in a kind of goldish color compared to the silver of normal of the other names, I should say. I'm not quite sure what that signifies, but there are a lot of names on the World War I memorial wall. And as you come around, right about in the center of this arch, begins the World War II names. I don't know what the Josh Henderson, age 16, means exactly either. Any of you spirit watchers out there that know anything about the memorial, leave a comment. Let us know. I see names of 16-year-olds. Maybe they are ones who dedicated it, or I'm not sure. Hit me up, let me know. There are a lot of World War II names on this wall. That's a lot of men and women who sacrificed their lives for our country in just one war. It's continued on the other side of these bushes. On the other side is the continuation of names of the fallen from World War II. And it sweeps all the way around. All the way around. Over here by the World War II names, you'll see flagpoles, steps that go up, and flags waving at the top in memorial. Over here is some information on the Centennial Memorial Park committee that put this together. Two more memorials to the fallen during wars are over here. This one with the peak on the top, and then you'll see one in the back there. The one in the back shows Korean and Persian Gulf veterans who gave their lives for their country, and this one here is the Vietnam Memorial Wall. And they even have this wall broken down into years: 1963, 1964, 65, 66. And then here is a very nice little poem about the wall, evidently written by Ken Rollins. Alabama veterans of Vietnam. I'm sorry for the reflection. It's hard to shoot a wall like this without getting a reflection on the camera. And maybe you'll get an idea of what it looks like. Maybe you'll come out here and look at it yourself. It's a beautiful memorial. Here's 1967, and then all the way down to 1968. Again, a lot of people who gave their lives for their country. And this is the back side of the wall, continuing in 1968 over to 1969. And that's when my own father was in Vietnam in 1969. Thankfully, he came home alive. 1970, 1971, 1972, 73, 75. This memorial stands as a testament of our eternal respect for the 1,205 men who laid down their lives for us. May they rest in the hands of God and the hearts of man forever. Amen. Over here on the opposite side from Quinard Avenue is the Anniston Fire Department, Station Number 1, and right in front of it is the Korean War Memorial of all of the fallen during the Korean War, even though the Korean War happened before the Vietnam War. This memorial is kind of separated on the back side. Still prominent, still beautifully displayed. Korean War. We walk around on the other side, it continues over there. I've been to Seoul, I've been to South Korea. It's a beautiful metropolis today. And then here we have the Persian Gulf War. And that was a war that I was involved in. The war lasted from January 17th, 1991 until February 27th, 1991. And I was still there quite a few months after that, mopping up. Now between the World War I, World War II, and the Vietnam Memorial is this memorial here to the law enforcement members who have fallen. but it's a memorial with the names of law enforcement officers who have given their lives in the line of duty. And I love this little statue over here. And a police officer's prayer. As we sweep around, there's the fire department right over there. And over here, in front of the fire department, is a tribute to a police officer like to know the story behind this memorial. And then here is a little cross that's dedicated to the fire department in New York, who heroically stood their ground and saved lives during September 11th, 2001. On the other side over here is the memorial for fallen fire department members. The Alabama Firefighters Memorial. Quite a few names there. And a firefighter's prayer. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little walk through Centennial Park here in historical downtown Anniston. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing and sharing this video. As usual, I'm SpiritWalker and I approve of this message. A little farther down Quintard Avenue is Hotel Finial. Hotel Finial was originally a private mansion. It was built in 1888 by Colonel John McElroy. Colonel McElroy lived in this Victorian style Queen Anne mansion until his death in 1891. His widow continued to live here until it was sold at auction in the 1920s, I believe. It was last lived in as a private residence in 1984 when it was sold again, and this time the developer turned it into the inn, similar to what you see today. Of course, it's been improved on over the years. But Colonel McElroy built this mansion because it was on the highest hill overlooking downtown Anniston back in the 1800s. Supposed to have a ballroom inside and a huge bar, and it's a really beautiful hotel. Originally the grounds encompassed a horse stable and all kinds of things in the back. Now it's just rooms to let, 50 cents. No, sorry Roger, if you get that reference you're old. Like this old tree right here, I bet it was here a long time before it had to come down. Anyway, go to their website, check them out. You can take a virtual tour, and maybe someday I'll come and stay in the hotel and do an entire video on it. Hotel Finial here in Anniston.